What's up, guys? It's your boy, Benny. This is like the Sesame Street letter of the day. Let's do a word of the day. Gerontocracy. Have you ever heard that? Gerontocracy. It means rule of the old. When old, decrepit, corrupt people hold all the power and they instead should be in a nursing home getting applesauce dribbled into their mouth and dementia pills, then maybe your country is headed for a collapse. And that's what we saw yesterday with Mitch McConnell. I just want to say very plainly here that obviously I go very hard against Joe Biden for this, and I will go hard against my own party for this, okay? I am a registered Republican. I'm a conservative. I wear that on my sleeve. But I'm going to go hard against, I'm not going to make our party liars or frauds. Dude, if you can't call out your own party on this kind of stuff, then you are a fraud. And we called it out yesterday. Now Mitch McConnell has a response to all this. Oh my. You saw yesterday, DC in panic as Mitch McConnell has a small aneurysm effectively on camera, like a small stroke. You can watch it here. Mitch McConnell stops talking and then starts mumbling and then gets black eyes, then stares off in the middle distance with his dead eyes, and then is unable to talk. Neurosurgeons tell me that this is an acute stroke. He's having a stroke. Mitch McConnell has been known to fall downstairs. He suffered from a concussion earlier in the year, and then he needs to be reminded who he is and where he is.
Anything else you want to say? I'm sure let's go back to you.
Anything else you want to say?
Anything else to the press?
You want to say anything else to the press? You want to go back to your office? Mitch McConnell, unspeaking, gets shuffled off like a person during activity hour at the dementia time nursing home. Man, it is sickening. Mitch McConnell was then brought back out. This is something that we weren't able to cover yesterday because it hadn't happened when time of recording. Mitch McConnell was then brought back out and asked for an explanation as to why he just had a mental episode, a health episode on camera.
What happened here at the start of the press conference, and it was related to your injury from earlier this year where you suffered a concussion. Is that
I'm fine.
you're fine? You're fully able to do your job?
Mr. Lear, can I just get your...
I'm fine. You have like an obstinate grandfather or somebody who's like stuck in their ways and they just start yelling the same thing at you again and again. And I'm fine. There's grumpy old bastard. That's what Mitch McConnell is. Man, I hate this guy. And I hate everything he represents. And I hate the gerontocracy. And I hate these individuals who cling to power and who are wrecking life for the rest of us. Let me make this very clear. This doesn't really even have anything to do with politics. It's not ageism. Actually, it is ageism. And call me an ageist. I'll accept it. I'll wear that with as a badge of honor. Because let me tell you something. There's a rule that you can't be 25 to enter Congress. You got to be 25 or older. You got to be 35 or older to run for president, okay? So who has more invested in this country? Who has a better incentive to prioritize the thing that would make this country great and continue the greatness of this nation? A 24-year-old or a 74-year-old? Who's going to have more time living on this rock that is America? Who's going to make decisions that would better benefit the long term of the country and their cohort? A 75-year-old who their cohort, if at 75 years old, I mean, you've already lost like the vast majority of people who went to high school with you. They're already gone. They're gone. That's just demographics, okay? Who's better incentivized to make a good decision? And who's better incentivized to make a corrupt decision that frantically tries to engorge their family, enrich their family, and create cronyism? Leave some dirty legacy like, we're going to win in Ukraine. Yeah, these old bastards. I still don't understand how there are minimum ages, but not maximum ages, says Dave Portnoy, not a political pundit. There should be both, 30 and 70. There shouldn't be one honest person who disagrees with this. This is how bad things have gotten. How bad things have also gotten is that Mitch McConnell, after getting pumped full of whatever fluid they shove into Joe Biden every single day, was trotted out in order to talk with the press. And he had that's right, his staff tried to write him a humdinger of a joke. Listen to this.
Well, the president called to check on me. I told him I got sandbagged.
Oh, nice. How are you feeling now, sir? How are you feeling now?
I'm fine.
Have you seen a doctor? Are you going to see
Any
a
idea
doctor?
what happened?
Huh?
Any idea what happened?
I'm fine. That's a good
Dehydrated?
part.
I'm fine. Just like grandpa, I'm fine. Mitch McConnell returns to Senate after concussion and rib injury. Oh my. Spends 6 weeks in the hospital. Says the 81-year-old Republican was hurt by a fall. What happened? Mitch McConnell was hospitalized after he fell down a giant flight of stairs at the old Trump Hotel in Washington, D.C. Now it's called the Waldorf Astoria. It was bought and sold by Hilton. So Mitch McConnell fell down the stairs in Washington, D.C. right here. There are a large, long train of marble stairs, and Mitch McConnell fell down all of them, breaking ribs and suffering a concussion. Huh? Whoa. And then he had to spend 6 weeks in the hospital? What the hell is going on with Mitch McConnell? Look at this photo of Mitch McConnell. This is from earlier in the year. Earlier in 2020. McConnell's weird purple hands have an easy explanation. It's just his frail old skin. Oh, really? Really? Look at this guy. Look at this. Look at his hands. This is a diseased man. This is a sick man. He fell. He had another fall. Look at his face. He hit his face. He hit his lips. Look at him. Also, who has eyes like that? Ugh. Ugh. He's just melting like the Blob. He cracked his lip. He cracked his face open. For real. Why are we allowing it? Well, I don't allow it. The richest man on earth doesn't want to allow it. Elon Musk saying we need a constitutional amendment. This is insane. To the clip of Mitch McConnell just spacing out. Why are we letting our country being get run by a nursing home, Democrat or Republican? All of us should be terrified of this. Here's Dianne Feinstein being told by a staffer on camera how to vote seconds ago.
Say aye. Pardon me? Aye. Yeah.
Say aye.
To say. I would like to support a yes vote on this.
Say aye. You can hear the staffer as clear as a bell. Just say aye into the camera. Joe Rogan says that Joe Biden is mentally compromised in a recent podcast. Man, is Joe ever right? Look at the number of mentally compromised individuals. This is Mitch McConnell just staring off. Look at this photo. Just doesn't know who he is, where he is. What an embarrassment. And look, all the other senators know what's going on. Look at them all gathering around him. They all know what's going on. Here's Joe Biden falling off his bike. John Fetterman, meat puppet. Dianne Feinstein has no idea where she is. What's going on? Having to be wheeled through the Senate. She's been hospitalized for like half the year. And also, here's a great clip. This is a classic. Chuck Schumer, who's nearly 80, walking down and having an imaginary conversation with somebody who's sitting in a chair. Watch this. He walks up to a chair and starts talking with someone who's not in the chair. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. And the smartest people in our society who know this have been sounding off on it for a very long time. Elon Musk is one of them. He had a great commentary early on in the Biden presidency. You wonder why these people are coming after Elon. About Joe Biden's faculties. This is a man, of course, who's very rich, who is dependent upon the U.S. economy functioning and us having functional leadership. And here's what he had to say about Joe Biden.
But it's not as if Biden has flipped the script and said, okay, we're going to go 180 degrees in the other direction. He's kind of kept it the same, which has been really surprising, actually.
Man, it's hard to tell what Biden's doing, to be totally frank. I feel like
it's weekend at Bernie's.
the real president is whoever controls the teleprompter. You know, the path to power is the path to the teleprompter. Because then he just reads the teleprompter. So, I do feel like if somebody would accidentally lean on the teleprompter, it's going to be like Anchorman. It's going to be like QQQ ASDF 123, type of thing.
I mean, in fairness to Biden, he hasn't been napping as much as he needs to, but.